everybody. Welcome to the April 17th update. It's Friday. Yay. This is the second time I made this video because the first time I made this video it was on mute, so there was no sound. Yay. For these videos sort of going forward, I went ahead and I made myself a little sign that sometimes I'm going to have to hold up to explain the weirdness that you might hear around me. Here it is. Please excuse me. My kid and or dog is being annoying. I'm here with a 3-year-old and the puppy is 12 weeks old. So sometimes I'm going to have to like pause or yell, or sometimes the table shakes because my kid is at the other end of the table and he's shaking the table. So just, excuse me a little bit. Here it is. Trying to keep it as professional as possible. It is Casual Friday. I got my hoodie. I got my sweatpants on. It's a great time. Casual Friday. So the first thing I want to talk to you about the May 8th announcement. I was really excited about that because I get to be done sooner. I get to help those people that need it. The dog is in the yard chewing on the soccer ball. Whatever. Sign. Yay. Excuse me. My dog is doing something annoying. But May 8th. So let's talk about that really fast. I went ahead and I shared the screen with you. For those of you who don't know, May 8th, the Columbia County Board of Education has decided that May 8th is the day that we are going to cut grades off. If you are on track with your grades, like you have a grade that you're happy with, that's passing, on May 8th, you are officially done. You're a graduate. You can move on. If you don't like your grade or you are not passing, you can continue until the 22nd to improve that grade and graduate with your class. After May 22nd, that moves into summer school territory. So they're going to have summer school. It's going to be online. Don't do that to yourself. So let's look at the screen real fast. I went ahead and gave you some example grades. Oh, dang. I didn't give you an example grades. Hold on 1 second. I can make this work. Pause. Hey, magically, I found some, through the magic technology, I found my examples here. Let me go ahead and give those to you. So we've got Kim, Rob, Mika, and James. All right, in Q3, those are the grades that we had in school. So these are our classroom grades. Kim was an awesome student, 99, she was rocking it. Rob, it was not a great student. He's sitting at a 60. Mika's a good student. She's hanging at an 86. She does everything she needs to do. James, he's skirting by because that's James. All right, so that's going to be our Q3. Those grades are in the grade book. They are done. Q4, this is our learn from home grade. As you can see, something's happened to Kim. She's done nothing. She is checked out. She has gone off the grid. She's got a flat 0 right now. We've called her. We've driven slowly past her house to see if it's still there. We have texted her. We have reminded her. Her parents are like, yeah, we just can't get her to do any work. We've done everything we could possibly do. This is not looking good for her. This is going to be a student that we're going to spend a lot of time with. And ultimately, if we can't get her to do something, she might have to go to summer school. She might have to do that option. There's something going on here. She's a big worry for us. She is not going to be done on May 8th. Rob, however, this online learning thing is totally for him. He gets up at 4 a.m. He does all his work. He's got the rest of the day to himself. He's pulled himself up into an 80. He is living this life. It's his dream. Mika, she's a good student in the classroom. She's a good student out of the classroom. She's doing exactly what she needs to do. James he's gone from skirting by to just falling under because he's got other stuff going on and he's just not getting his assignments done and whatever. That's James. So if you take that and you average them together, because you don't have final exams, you don't have EOCs, all you have is Q1, Q4, add them together, divide them by 2. I've done easy numbers here because math is who wants to be doing math. Sorry, math teachers. So Kim's got a 50. On May 8th, Kim is not going to be done. Kim is going to be one of those people. I put her name on a list and I send it to the administration and I send it to guidance counselors and we try to figure out what's going on with Kim and how we can get her to graduate. She is not done on the 8th. Rob's done on the 8th. Rob can spend the rest of his time fishing or building stuff or playing tennis or whatever it is Rob's doing. If Rob, however, thinks that he's in a groove now and he wants to get higher than a 70, he can keep going. He doesn't have to stop. Mika's good. She's done on the 8th. If she wants to be a graduate on May 8th, she's good. If she wants to go and aim for that 90, she can keep going. There's not a problem with that. James is not done on the 8th. James is going to need to turn that 65 around, get some more points, improve his grade at least to a 70. He's got to do some more assignments, James. Get it together. But So the people, Kim and James here, who are not passing, they are not done on the 8th. They are done on the 22nd, and then we make a new arrangement. If they are passing on the 22nd, yay, graduate. If they are not passing on the 22nd, ooh, maybe some at school. So we have to do something. There has to be something like going on there. We'll be contacting, we'll be calling. Everybody's going to try to find out what's going on with Kim and James. Rob and Mika, they can be done on the 8th, but if they really want to improve their grades, if they want to get those A's, then by all means do that. Nobody's going to say, no, stop, don't do work. That's not going to be me. I'm going to release all the assignments to Google Classroom. If on the May 8th, I'm going to send you probably a remind, or a Google Classroom message that says, hey, you have met the standard, you have higher than a 70, you can be a graduate, you can be done with AP Lit if you want. If you want to send me a thumbs up, send me a thanks, whatever, and ignore the rest of the stuff that you see. All the assignments popping up, you don't have to do them. If you don't want to be done, if you want to increase your grade, you want to keep going, say thanks, but I'm going to keep going, I want an A. Beautiful, I'll keep going. If you are not passing on the 8th, I'll send you a reminder, a text message, or a Google message that says, hey, you have not met the standard. You have until the 22nd to bring your grade up, or you're looking at some alternative like summer school. Let me know. We need to get that plan rolling. I hope that's clear. That is Columbia County's plan right now. I know that other counties in the state are doing other things. So for example, Richmond County has decided to cut their grades at Q3 and use Q4 as remediation. So basically Q4 is if you don't like your Q3 grade or you weren't passing at Q3, you have all of Q4 to bring that up. And it's just for those specific kids. It's kind of like our May 8th, but they're doing it for the whole Q4 after this point. They're a very different county than we are. They're much larger than we are. They're much lower socioeconomically. And they have a weird sort of mix of like urban, suburban, and rural. Like it's very odd. If you have ever been to, if you've ever been to Augusta, you know how densely populated Augusta is. But then you go out to like Cross Creek and Hephzibah, and those are very rural places. So Richmond County is huge, and they have a lot less resources than we do. So they made the best decision for their students. We have made the best decision for you. We have the ability to give you technology. We have the ability to hook you up with Wi-Fi and hotspots and things like that. So continuing your education is the best thing for you as best as we can. Nobody wants work. Joseph Conrad says, no man likes work. Yeah, I made a Heart at Darkness reference. No man likes work, but we like what we find in work. Like the benefits of work are good for you. So it sucks, but we're here. At least you could do it in your pajamas, your sweatshirts, your sweatsuit, sweatpants. Let me know if you have any questions. If you don't have technology, so say for instance, Kim here, the reason she's not doing her work is because she didn't have a computer. When we call your house, when we text you, when we say, hey, what's going on? Don't say, oh, nothing. Tell me, oh, I don't have a computer. Awesome. We will get you one. We will put a laptop in your hand within the next few days. We will drop it off at your house. It will happen. So let us know if you're having difficulties. I don't have Wi-Fi. Okay? We got hotspots. We'll make that happen for you. But let us know, because if we don't know there's a problem, we don't know that you need help, we have no way of solving it. Luke, stop. I'm sorry, my kid is being annoying. All right, so after May 8th, it's only going to be those people that want to improve their grade or need to improve their grade. If you have questions about that, let me know. How that's going to affect Zell, Hope, scholarships, I don't know. As soon as the governor decides what that's looking like, I will let you know. You know, I always do. So let's talk real fast about the assignment for this week. Mr. Peregrine Pickle, isn't he weird? Isn't that a strange passage? Take a moment to like have pity on those kids in 2017 that got that passage on their exam. Imagine reading that on the AP test. So Mr. Peregrine Pickle, I know that it's a little confusing. It's supposed to be. That's sort of like the difficulty of that passage. Is who is talking, when are they talking? The thing that actually I got that helped me the most when I read that is to color code. I made Peregrine Pickle green because duh, pickle, and I made Godfrey pink, and to sort of see who's doing what action, who's saying what, and how that intermixes. You can see how like tangled up that story is. And it's supposed to be they're fighting. They fight with words, and then they fight with swords. And imagine a fight that you've seen in the mall hall that starts with arguing back and forth. It's kind of hard to remember who said what and where the conversation is, and sometimes the argument gets a little dumb and repetitive. And then when there's a physical altercation where one person starts and the other person ends, and who threw what punch and who pushed who, it gets confusing. And so the author here is recreating that through his syntax and his word choice and his structure. So it gets a little confusing. I've had a lot of students that are asking me at the end, like, who won? Who won? It's really hard to figure out who won. Nobody really wins because they both kind of lose face here. One of them gets his sword broken, and one of them was picking on a weaker individual, so that's losing face. So, but Godfrey is the one who's got the nice stuff. He's got the good sword. He's got the good ride. He's the one that I think is the most successful out of this, but he definitely loses face in this argument. So if you have not gone to your chat function yet, you need to go to the chat and answer those questions. They'll lead you toward a greater understanding. Read what other people have said if you're really confused about that passage. Right now, the purple team and the blue team are kicking it. Those responses are good. That interaction is great. If you're on purple or blue team, I am super happy with everything I have read and everything I have looked at. Let me tell you, it sends me a message every time somebody responds. Like, it texts my phone. It's crazy. Orange team, we're getting there. Well, sorry, green team. Green team, what's the second place? It's a solid second place. Orange team, okay, we're not last, but we got some more things that we could be saying there. Red team. Red team, you got one whole person holding it down. She's holding it down, but you got one whole person. Like, get in there, get involved. You got this. But if you've responded already and I haven't messaged you and been like, that is just dead wrong, move forward. You're good. Like, I'm reading so much and I'm going through so many assignments. I'm only really stopping and talking to those people that are really not on track. And I'm trying to also find those people that are really on track and be like, yes, but it's not as easy to do as I had imagined. So today, the new assignment, sort of the writing assignment, remember, it's not an essay. I'm not going to spring an essay on you because it's too much going on at this point in time. There's, like I told you, this was an actual prompt from the 2017 test. And here we have an example essay that they have sent us. It's not the worst essay. It's not the best essay. It's somewhere in the middle. We want you to read it. We want you to answer these questions out the side so that you can see what a sort of a middle of the road essay looks like for a Q2. This is going to be the exam. This is going to be what College Board has said is the most crucial element of AP Lit, and they've boiled it down to this one thing. So we want you to, when you claim that you've passed AP Lit, we want you to be able to understand what is acceptable. This essay is acceptable. It's not fantastic, but it's not unacceptable. It's sort of your baseline here, and we want you to read that, answer those questions. I'm going to release that at the same time I release this video. I'm currently late for office hours, but I'm trying to get there. So AP test. Let me stop sharing here. Come back. AP test. If you are taking the AP test, you need to start checking your email. Look at the email you use to contact College Board, whether that's your mom's or yours or your personal. They're going to send you an email that says, hey, will you verify that you are taking the AP exam? That's just because there's been so much brouhaha and craziness with this COVID virus. They just want to double check that you are going to be doing this. They're trying to get a head count to see how much bandwidth they have to allot for all these people submitting these essays. So go ahead and click, yes, I'm taking this exam, and check in. You need to do that. So if you don't find that email, let me know, and we'll contact College Board. They've been trickling in, so we'll figure it out. Other people said, hey, on the AP test, I don't like reading on the computer. It really makes me inefficient. I get you. I feel that. College Board has come out and said that you can print the passage if you want to. It counts to your time, so be aware, but print it and then start reading and then go to your printed copy. But whatever computer you load the the test on, that's the computer that can print. So don't say, oh, I'm going to load it on my desktop and print it from there and bring it into my laptop and work on my laptop. No. If you're working on your laptop and you're going to submit that test from your laptop, you need to print it from your laptop. So make those plans now if you plan to print that passage. That's a lot of P's. So make that happen. Check your email, make a plan. After May 8th, if you are good with your grades and you're not going to do any more assignments, that's wonderful. We're going to have optional AP exam prep. You do not have to participate in that if you don't want to, but we're prepared for the AP exam. So if you take an AP exam, you might want to check in every once in a while. It's not going to be a thing that anybody who's not taking an exam has to look at. It's going to be completely optional, extra, above and beyond. All right, so to conclude here, I posted a thing about some good news. John Krasinski having a YouTube live prom. He's DJing that. I'm sure that he's going to have other famous people popping in and doing certain things. By all means, like, have some fun. It's Friday. Break out your prom dress. Break out your suit. Like, record yourself, send it in, like, do that, participate. He wants to spread joy in this world, and that's a way that he can do it. I'd love to see pictures too. I love prom dresses. Also, class of 2020, I know that I didn't have a cute sign out when you got your caps and gowns. I'm so sorry. I can't leave my house with my child. I'm not taking him out in that world. Have you seen that world? So I can't leave. But please know that I am so completely proud of you. I know this isn't the graduation of the senior year that you had envisioned. I know this isn't what you want, but dang if y'all aren't making it work. This is some resilience. This is some wonderfulness. This is some kindness. It's hard. It's difficult. It's depressing. It's overwhelming. But you are doing things that no one else has been asked to do. Take a moment and think about that. No other student has ever been asked to do what you are doing. And you're doing it. You're getting it done. You're holding it down. And that is something to be proud of. So 2020, y'all are going to have a story. Y'all are going to have, like, bragging rights. Y'all are going to be a wonderful generation that has seen an important moment and learned from that important moment. See and learn so that when you are adults in the world shaping and changing policy and procedure, remember this. Because this is a learning experience, and not all learning experiences are fun, but they're all valuable. And if you don't learn something, it's all for nothing. So be a good person, be a better person, and realize that this is shaping you so that you can shape a better world after it. Because this is the beginning of your time. And I need somebody to make a better world for me when I am old. Make that happen. Y'all have a good weekend. Reach out to me if you need me. Get some rest. Do your work. See you on Monday. Bye, guys.